Let's go! Fucking Browns are live. Dan is getting teary-eyed and has a chub in his lip because they're winning 10-0 right now. This is Barely Shit Drawers, episode 14.
14.
Let's go, dude.
We got Browns-Broncos tonight. Starting midway through the second quarter, Browns are up 10-0, playing pretty good without Baker. Pretty good without Nick Chubb, without Kareem Hunt, without Jack Conklin, and Jock. It's nice to have Jarvis Landry back, to be honest. He's such a difference maker already. It's crazy.
Here's a fun fact. The Browns are winning in a game where Nick Mullins is active on their roster.
Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins, dude. Let's go. But yeah, Brownies, dude. 10-0. Almost to the half.
So, a couple things about this game. So, number one, there's a tornado that went through. There's tornadoes all over the place in Ohio today.
Is this game in Cleveland?
Yeah, it's in Cleveland.
So they literally have tornadoes just swirling about while they play football.
No, a storm went through already today, and then it cut off power in surrounding areas and stuff. It was pretty bad. And then game started, it cleared up, but the intro to the game was so sick. Like Cleveland, if you listened in the stadium, it's so loud right now. And the shots they took of above the stadium, they did these cool fucking intros. It looked sick.
Hell yeah.
I had chills.
Dude, was Big Token Joe outside drinking a beer watching the tornado?
Oh, I'm sure.
Dude,
that's an Ohio thing.
Just sit outside and watch tornadoes.
As soon as there's a storm, you immediately go outside and watch it as it comes in. That's it.
That actually sounds fun.
No, it's hella cool.
I'd be hella down for that.
So I thought I'd have to drink more. Maybe this will be the only beer I drink. We'll see. But I'm drinking an 805 today.
Ooh.
Old Faithful.
I was running a little late, so I haven't cracked a beer. I don't even think I have any beer, to be honest, right now. Running a little bit behind on my my beer inventory. So
be a puss.
I'm sitting here with Pringles. Cool Ranch.
I guarantee they've been sitting on your desk for 2 weeks.
At least. Still fresh, dog. So yeah, I'm not drinking anything. I haven't been watching the Browns game either, I'll be honest. I got home a little late, so
I'll give you a quick rundown.
Give me the rundown.
So Browns got the ball first. Literally just pushed the ball down the field with ease. Case Keenum came out, threw a pass to Jarvis Landry for 10. Dearness Johnson came out, ran the ball. They threw a little screen pass to Austin Hooper for a big gain. Then they just ran the ball to Dearness Johnson 4 times, and they were in the end zone.
And he crushed it.
Yeah, it was just easy. Got a stop, got the ball back, drove down the field, kicked a field goal. There's 30-mile-an-hour winds, and somehow he drilled it.
Oh, nice.
And then Broncos got the ball. They were driving. They threw a pick. Browns got the ball again. Odell dropped one.
Dude, get it together.
They had a punt. Broncos got the ball back. They just stopped him, and now it is Browns ball again. Dearness Johnson has 8 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown already.
Hell yeah.
And there's 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Dude, I picked him up in Perps League.
And he's going to just continue to get the ball. Unless he
yeah. They're just going to run him like a horse, dude.
They've came out with a different attitude in this game. I know the Broncos aren't as good a team as the Cardinals, but they came out with a different attitude in this game. Totally.
Good.
The big news coming from Cleveland side of things, though, is Baker has a broken shoulder bone or something.
Oh, so Keenum's going to be playing for a while.
Yeah, so they don't know if he's going to keep playing or not. He looks like he's moving the shoulder pretty well on the sideline. They're showing him right now. So we'll see.
That's intense.
If they can get a win here, it's just going to be so good for them because they need to get everybody healthy.
Well,
I think a long week.
I think the key to the Browns' success doesn't really rely.
Yeah,
I was going to say the key to the Browns' success doesn't really rely on their quarterback, honestly. They're such a O-line, such a run-heavy team in their defense. So I think Case Keenum is a decent quarterback, and I don't think it's going to affect the Browns much, honestly.
You should have seen the throw. He just threw to Njoku.
Yeah, watch it. That was nasty.
That was nasty.
Right over the defender's shoulder.
Mm.
Perfect. Njoku's having a hell of a season this year, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like in the past he had problems with drops.
Let's go. First down.
And I feel like this season he's just catching everything. He's gobbling it up.
Good route running. He worked a lot.
Yeah.
In the offseason. I mean, you could tell. He can work out all he wants, but just getting reps and catching the ball and
yeah, because he's a freak athlete. He just he wasn't refined.
So I'll get right into our analysis. I don't particularly want to talk about the Browns' loss to the Cardinals. It was tough. Kind of erased it from memory a little bit because it was just a.
Dude, just threw that one straight in the dog water.
Yeah, it was a tough game to watch. I mean, a lot of bad penalties that didn't help. A lot of just bad play. Defense played like shit.
Oh boy,
I mean,
got it out. Get it? Oh, wow.
That's pass interference.
It might be actually because he was on his back before. But yeah, it was a tough win or a tough loss for the Browns. I mean, the Cardinals are so nasty though.
Yeah, they're good.
Like, let's be honest, they are so freaking good. It's insane.
Yeah, our offense couldn't. It really showed that our two tackles are out. I mean, it was just.
Yeah.
I mean, it showed big time, and it showed the injuries we had all around. It shows we were beat up.
Yeah, and it's you want to be at your A game when you're going against a team like that.
Yeah, it's tough scheduling, but it's the NFL. It is what it is.
Well, good news on the Niners front. We didn't lose last week. So I didn't have to have a heart attack or throw my remote through the TV, which was nice. It kind of gave me a break from that. But that's because we were on a bye week. So we got week 7 coming up, and it looks like Trey Lance is still hurt. He's not practicing, but Jimmy G has been on the field. He's been throwing. It's probably very likely that he's going to start. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, he knows the offense very well. I think he gives us, at this point, probably a better chance to win than Trey, even though I think Trey will develop to be a much better quarterback than Jimmy.
Yeah. Well, especially if you get this much time
Woo!
prepping with Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
Good throw. Good catch. Prepping with Jimmy to get him back to acclimated with the receivers. They play with Trey Lance now. They're back to Jimmy. I think they're going to come out swinging, especially against the Colts. Colts are good, but they're just like, they're that team that just blows leads, and they're almost there. They don't.
Yeah, it's like it's that team that's always good but finds a way to lose.
Yeah, it's not like I wouldn't say like they're not well coached because they are. They have a good coach, but it's just like they just give shit up. And I think it's a very winnable game for the Niners this week.
Yeah, we just got to put it together.
Who else? I mean, who else is hurt that's getting back? Like I guess George Kittle's still on IR.
George Kittle's on IR. He's not going to play. I mean, obviously, we're without our guys that are out for the season. Verrett and Mostert, they're gone. I think Charlie Warner is back. I know he was dealing with some stuff. And that's kind of a big deal. I know that Ross Dwelley is technically our tight end too, but Warner's like our blocking tight end. We put him in for running plays. So that'll be good having him back. That just adds a little bit of blocking. Oh, my God. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, I think we have Elijah Mitchell back. We're going to have Sermon back. I think Jermichael Hasty's back. So,
yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, having all those running backs is huge for our team because they rely on them so much. And then, obviously,
Are there any corners back? Secondary players?
I think it's the same. I think we're running with Josh Norman and Emmanuel Mosley. Did Landry piece?
Flag. We get called for that shit all the time.
Dude, I feel like I should just have the Browns up in the corner here so people can see what we're watching while we stream.
We literally get called for that shit all the time. That's pass interference.
Yeah, he looks like it looked like his hands were around his neck.
God.
But yeah, I mean. Josh Norman and Emmanuel Mosley on our corners. They'll be healthy and ready to roll. And then I think we just signed, what's his name, back to as a linebacker. That one linebacker, he played for Seattle. He got in trouble for insider trading. Kendricks?
Oh, God, what is his name? I don't remember what his
Michael
name is.
Michael
Kendrick.
Michael Kendricks, yeah. They signed him, so he'll be like our rotation linebacker, which is good. That adds a lot because I think Greenlaw is still out, so it'll help with that rotation. But yeah, I mean, I think all in all, we have a decent roster. This is the healthiest roster we've had since week 1. And we're going against a team that we could beat, so we'll see how it goes, man. I'm going to have high expectations.
First down.
And Njoku again, dude. I'm telling you, he's eating it up this year.
Yeah, I think they got a good chance to beat the Colts. I mean, you got to watch out for Carson Wentz every once in a while just to go off, but...
well, that's what's scary about the Colts is they're also getting healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
So Paris Campbell's healthy. T.Y. Hilton's healthy.
The Niners are favored.
Are they really? Wow. Yeah. That's actually surprising. Oh, and Carson Wentz and Mo Alley Cox are starting to have a little connection. Seeing him get more targets and make bigger plays. But, I mean, still, I think it's a winnable game for us. Get out! Get out! Woo!
All right.
So, what do we got coming up? NBA season, week 1. What'd you think?
So I haven't watched a ton of NBA. I watched the Bucks-Nets game opening night.
Yeah.
And then I watched a little bit of the Lakers-Warriors game. I watched the highlights.
Yeah.
The Bucks are, like, better somehow than they were last year.
They're just crazy.
Because Giannis just gets better every year. Drew Holiday's gotten better. Pat Connaughton comes off the bench as a beast.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton is Chris Middleton. And
right.
They added Grayson Allen, who played really well.
Well, I think that team just needed confidence, too.
Oh.
Like, I think that playoff run just, like, built their confidence, and now they're playing at the level that everyone expected them to.
Yeah.
So they're not, like, that forgotten team that has Giannis now. They're actually, like, the team that they were building.
Yeah.
Which is scary, because that team is stacked.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. They're losing 72-43 to the Heat right now.
Are they really?
Absolutely boat race.
The Heat, dude, the Heat are going to be good this year, though. They made some big moves.
Yeah, the Heat are good.
Yeah, they're going to be scary.
Yeah, they got... I mean, it's just a team effort. Tyler Hero has 14 off the bench in the first half.
Damn.
Yeah,
he needs to start stepping up. He's better than he performed last year.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, big win for the Warriors against the Lakers opening night. Both teams really look good. The Lakers look good.
Dude. That was a big win for the Warriors. Because the Lakers, dude, LeBron was just fucking unstoppable.
Yeah, LeBron was unstoppable. AD was unstoppable. Really didn't get anything from Russell Westbrook.
Dude, don't give me that AD garbage.
He looked a little lost. The AD had like 35.
Yeah, but he has the ugliest eyebrow I've ever seen.
But the Warriors, dude, like Steph Curry was kind of a facilitator, and it was like Jordan Poole show, and I mean, it was a team effort.
And Wiggins sinking that big 3 at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That basically just put it out of range right there. There was like a minute left.
Steph had a triple-double, 21, 10, and 10. Jordan Poole had 20. Bajelica had 15 off the bench.
Yes, dude, Bajelica.
Damian Lee had 15 off the bench, and Iggy had 12 off the bench.
Yeah.
So
Damian Lee, I thought, played pretty well.
Yeah.
He was kind of always out there, you know.
For LA, it was the AD and LeBron show, which really is never good for them. But LeBron had 34. 11 and 5. AD had 33 and 11.
So exactly what I thought would happen happened, and I want to go back to last week before the season started when I said Westbrook is going to get frustrated on that team being the number 3 guy, and I think it totally showed that game that he was just not used. They didn't look his way. He seemed lost out there because like what is he supposed to? He's so used to getting the ball. He's so used to being that guy. How long do you think before he gets frustrated?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get frustrated though.
Dude,
he's a leader.
That's assuming he doesn't have an ego.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
He's a team guy.
We'll see.
So I do want to touch on the fact that my fantasy team is already proving how good they are.
Oh, dude, my fantasy team, your guys are so done.
And one of the big players that I picked up was Evan Mobley, rookie for the Cavs. The Cavs lost, obviously, first game against the Grizzlies, but they played really well. Evan Mobley in his first game had 17, 9, and 6.
Damn.
Which was a pretty good stat line.
Yeah, he almost doubled.
For a rookie in his first game ever.
Yeah.
The Cavs look good. John Morant had 37 against them, so there's that.
Not much you can do about that.
LaMelo Ball had a huge game in his debut. Bulls looked really good.
Yeah, I have Lamelo on my team, my fantasy team.
The thriller of the week so far was that double OT game between the Knicks and the Celtics.
Oh yeah, I saw the highlights of that. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That game looked nuts. And what's his name? Dude with the beard. Rocco chimed in. Dude, they started Garland, Sexton, and the seven footers.
Yeah, so they started basically 3 centers and 2 guards. So they started Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, and then they put Evan Mobley at the 3, and then Lauri Markkanen and Jared Allen.
Oh, I forgot the Cavs have Jared Allen.
Yeah.
So how did he play?
He played pretty good. He had 25. He didn't get many rebounds. He only had 4 rebounds. Usually
he's a
double machine. But
yeah.
I mean, I think they played pretty well, to be honest. And no Kevin Love. I don't. Kevin Love came off the bench. He had 4 points. That's why I said no Kevin.
I mean, at this point, do you even have any like expectations of Kevin Love?
No.
Other than just being the like veteran old guy that's there.
Oh no. It blocked a field goal.
Oh shit. But yeah, Jaylen Brown. He had
6.
How many points did he have? He went nuts. Where is it?
He had 46, 9 and 6.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. That's crazy. That was hell of a game. But I wish I watched the whole thing. I only got to see the highlights.
Yeah, Marco said so done with Kevin Love. I mean, he's just wasting space and
he's wasting salary cap, dude. I mean, he was once really good, and I know he helped the franchise. But at this point, he's just old baggage.
Just drop him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a team that's looking for a veteran. Send him their way. But there was the other game I saw, which was the Nuggets, and they looked hella good.
Yeah, the Nuggets look good.
They looked scary good. Which is why I picked up Barton on my fantasy team.
Nuggets look good against a good team, too, in the Suns.
Yeah.
So.
And the Suns kind of look like dog shit, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it's their typical game.
I think Devin Booker missed like 15 shots.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. He did not look good.
3 for 15 from the field.
And Ayton was just getting eaten up down low. He wasn't stopping anything, so... But I think the Nuggets are a good team. I think they're one of those sneaky teams that people are probably underestimating. I thought they looked great.
They have so much talent on their team. I mean, if you think about Jokic, Morris, I guess Morris isn't that great. Michael Porter Jr., Will Barton, Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And you don't even have Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's still hurt.
Is he supposed to come back this year?
I think so.
That'll be ridiculous. Yeah, that team is hella good. I mean, Jokic alone, he's one of those guys that can just... He's like a Giannis. He can just carry a team on his back.
Sixers look good. Sixers just blew out the Pelicans.
I didn't see that.
No Zion, but, I mean, they just kind of blew him out. Timberwolves look good in their first game. The Kings got a big win against the Trailblazers.
Nice.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, NBA season's been good so far. It kind of came out with a bang already.
Yeah.
Warriors play the Clippers tonight at Chase Center.
That'll be a big game.
Everything in San Francisco is now named after.
But Chase. I mean, it's the Clippers without Kawhi, so.
Yeah.
It's not really the Clippers. It's the Clippers with an asterisk.
Paul George can get it done.
That's true. But I mean, I think the Warriors are too good right now for a team to beat them injured, you know. If they just smashed on the Lakers healthy, the Clippers are in trouble.
It's also the first game of the year, so.
That's true.
I do think there's some weight behind the fact that Jordan Poole for the Warriors is, I mean, Jesus Christ. He killed it at the end of the season last year, and now he's
playing lights out right now.
Yeah. He's killing it. So yeah, NBA season. Follow us. Follow our draft. Our NBA draft is going to be posted at some point in time. Too.
Yeah, I'll throw up a picture. We could throw up the draft thing where it shows like each round who picked what. I'll post it on Twitter. Actually, shit, I'll throw it up right now. In case... Oh, you're talking about the episode, the streaming episode.
Yeah.
We streamed the whole thing, right? Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Don't listen to me.
Twitter, though.
Yeah, we'll post it on Twitter also. So yeah, we also got NHL season. We're heading into week 2. My fantasy team is dominant, and I might not. You did beat me, which I was impressed. You have a good team, but I don't think.
Oh, get him!
Get down. Get him. That's an INT. Oh, that looked like it was inbounds. Oh my god. That was such like an optical illusion.
I thought Denzel Ward was coming to pick it.
Yeah, exactly. It was hella weird. Yeah, my fantasy team's probably not going to lose another week for the rest of the season. Here's the thing that bothers me, though. The Mirth Mobile guy, I think he's pretty good at fantasy hockey.
Yeah.
He's making all the good pickups right now. And I'm like, fuck, like, I want you guys to make some to spread it out a little bit. Because he, well, first of all, part of the problem is Lezouk dropping, like, really good players.
I haven't even, dude, I have so many fantasy leagues, like hockey's.
Lezouk dropped Carey Price and Evgeny Malkin.
Oh, dude, are you serious?
And Mirth Mobile picked them both up. So I'm just like that's frustrating because now that guy's even better. And then he picked up Jesse Puljujarvi. I don't know how the hell to say his name. Finnish guy. He's playing with McDavid and he's going nuts right now. So another really good pickup by him.
Why did Lezouk drop so many players?
He was dealing with injuries, but it's like, dude, it doesn't look like he put any of them on IR. It's like, dude, put your good players on IR. Just like any other sport. It's like, I know it's fantasy hockey, but fantasy sports are fantasy sport. You put your good players on IR and you pick up temporary players.
Next time Lezouk's on the podcast, we got to give him some...
Oh, dude, we're railing on him.
We got to give him some tips.
I mean, last year, Evgeny Malkin had a point per game.
Yeah,
I think for the last 2 seasons, actually, he was at least a point per game. So, like, that's just terrible. And Carey Price is on a team that went to the conference finals, starting goalie. It's like,
yeah, bad move.
Bad move, dude. You're getting shit for it. But, on a positive note, the San Jose Sharks have won the first 2 games of the season for the first time since 2016. They're actually playing right now, and they're winning 2-1 against the Ottawa Senators. That'll make, if they win this game 3 in a row, I don't know what the stats are on that, but it's probably been a while.
Couture got his first goal of the season, and LeBanc got a second.
Yeah, he actually had another one, and they took it away earlier in this game. He ripped a nasty shot, top corner, but Brett Burns was slightly offsides, so they called it back. Hell of a goal, though. Yeah, LeBanc's looking good. Couture's playing pretty well. All of our rookies are going nuts right now. The young guys that they brought in are all just like carrying the team basically. And then on a very positive note, which is a huge deal, Erik Carlson is looking like the player that he was supposed to be when we traded for him, that he has not been. I mean, dude, he's just skating like a maniac right now. Hella fast. Super crisp, fast passes. He's playing pretty good. So the Sharks are looking good. It's exciting. On top of that, the goalie situation is way improved. Martin Jones, I mean, a lot of people, it was hard to tell. Like, was it Martin Jones that was fucking shitting the bed, or was it just the team sucking? It was probably a little bit of both. But seeing how Martin Jones is getting lit up in Philadelphia and Aiden Hill just got a shutout the other night, I'm thinking it might have been a little bit more Martin Jones than we thought.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the goaltending is way better this year, which is a huge difference. So, go Sharks.
Another team I mean, obviously it's kind of my team because they're Ohio, but you called them out in the preseason. They are looking hella good as the Blue Jackets.
Dude, the Blue Jackets, this season.
2-1 right now.
They're 3-1?
2-1. They're playing right now.
Oh, okay.
And they're winning.
Yeah, the Blue Jackets look freaking nasty in the preseason. The Laine-Voracek combination was just ridiculous. Both those guys are just like super high talent players. And they seem to have a lot of chemistry. And then they brought up a couple really good rookies. Some high draft, like first round draft picks that have been being developed for the last couple of years. Playing center. So, yeah, the Blue Jackets look good. Their goaltending is pretty solid with your boy Elvis.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have a decent season.
Max Domi has 4 points, 3 assists.
Yeah, Domi's healthy, which is a big deal.
Patrick Lane's got 3 assists,
Yeah.
4 points. Werenski's been out there forever.
Beast.
He's been a beast. I mean, their entire team just looks good.
Yeah, they're pretty stacked, but they're also young, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost to Detroit pretty bad the other day, but
which is surprising because Detroit is one of those teams that's a lot of people overlook because they're just super, super young. Like, I think they legitimately have the youngest roster in the NHL right now. But a ton of talent. It's just undeveloped talent. Also, the Seattle Kraken are looking pretty good. I thought they came out swinging a little bit. They've lost a few, but they've put up a fight against some good teams so far. So it's kind of exciting watching a new team kind of develop, especially one that's playing in the Pacific Division. They're going to play the Sharks a lot. So we've got 32 teams in the league now.
Which is awesome. I mean, that's big time.
Hell yeah. I don't think, but then what's crazy is like most sports have around like 30 to 32 teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that's the last time they're going to add a team for like a very long time?
Yeah, I think that's it.
You think they hit the cap right there?
Yeah, 32 is it. I don't think you can add more than 32.
That's what I was thinking.
Like two teams. Because it's like it's not in hockey because they have like eight team divisions, but like the NBA does, but like football has 4 team divisions everywhere.
Right. So I feel like we were kind of spoiled the last couple of years getting to see 2 expansion teams come in within a matter of 4 years. Like, that's crazy.
What you will see is teams move, obviously. Like,
franchises will move, like the Raiders. Pussies.
The Raiders. Or, just small market teams.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely see that a little bit. I think there's... Oh, no.
He almost caught that. Oh, his shoulder's fucked.
He's crying.
Yeah. His shoulder's been injured all the time. He just landed on it really bad.
So we're watching the Browns game. Odell just took a leap to make a catch and landed on his shoulder really hard, and he's not looking too hot.
No, he almost caught that.
He did.
It could have been an old Odell. I was like,
oh yeah, he landed right on his elbow and jammed his shoulder in.
Yeah, he's whatever.
Oh boy, that guy, man.
What's crazy is I don't like. What sucks is like, oh whatever, it's not that big of a loss, and it's Odell Beckham.
Yeah, your best receiver. He might not ever be healthy again. Oh! What?
What?
That move, bro! Oh my God, Case Keenum. What the hell?
Because the clock ran down.
There's like the move from Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Wow, what a savage. So yeah, the Browns are looking good. I mean, dodged a sack. Didn't make a play out of it.
The Browns are up 10-0. It feels like they're up 25-0. Like,
yeah,
they're only up 10-0. The Broncos get the ball at half, and if they do something stupid here, like they haven't put them away yet. So,
well, gotta lean on their defense. I mean, their defense is still ridiculous right now.
Oh my God, Scottish Hammer outkicked his coverage. The Scottish Hammer.
Scottish Hammer. So, that's what we got for NHL. It's going to be a long season. There's 82 games. We're only into week 2. So it's too soon to tell how it's really going to play out. But so far, looking good for the Blue Jackets and the Sharks. Now we're going to get into our week 6 analysis for last week's football games. How did we do?
So I won the week. I went 11-3.
Nice. Which is crazy because you took some ballsy picks last week. I think you picked the most teams that were not favored to win.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You guys took a couple.
I think I might have only taken 2. But yeah, it looks like you went 11-3. I went 9-5. And Lazook went 8-6. So,
So one of my Ohio friends said he wants to be on the podcast, so
Dude, bring him on. Let's go.
we're gonna get him on one day.
Hell yeah.
So the biggest ones, you took the Jags and we took the Dolphins, like that was a big one. They called it offensive pass interference. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like the Dolphins are going through a lot of roster changes right now. So.
What was the other one? I picked the Vikings. I picked the Ravens. I picked the Titans, and you guys picked the Bills. That was the biggest one that got me.
Which is crazy. That game was insane. Derrick Henry is a monster, dude.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah. But yeah, I went 11-3, 9-5, 8-6. Overall, you still got a game on me.
Just by one.
Overall, you're 60-32. I'm 59-33, and Lazook is 47-30. I should probably start putting winning percentages on this because I have no idea if that.
Dude, Lazook, get your shit together, dog.
Lazook has had a couple bad weeks. That's for sure. The big game last week, I think that it kind of pisses me off at the same time, but Ravens Chargers, the Ravens just boat raced them. And now everybody's going to say, like, oh, watch out for the Ravens, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
When it's the Chargers going across the country playing a 10 o'clock game.
Right.
Or 10 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah, jet lag, tired.
Yeah.
Fucking time change, all kinds of shit.
A young team doing that in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be like, oh, the Ravens are so much better than everybody.
Well, it's going to play itself out. There's still, 10 weeks left. The Ravens are going to have to play some tough games. And they're not always going to have that easy of a schedule. I personally think the Chargers are a way better team than the Ravens. And I think if they played each other again with fair terms, they would show.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're way better. But they are, I think they're even. Let's put it that way.
I just feel like the Ravens rely a lot on fluky plays from Lamar Jackson. Now, he's athletic enough to pull them off, but if I'm going to put my money on someone, I'm going to put it on someone that's more fitting into a system, like a more traditional style, with a full roster that just competes top to bottom, where the Ravens are just like, they're decent, and then they have Lamar Jackson. What happens that one game Lamar Jackson isn't feeling it, the whole team is going to shit the bed.
Yeah.
So that's why I think the Chargers are a lot better. I think they're just top to bottom, they have more depth.
Titans, Bills, like you said. Oh, the Broncos, Raiders. Raiders came out after all the turmoil is coming up. We don't have our resident Raiders expert, Lazook, to give us some analysis of the Raiders. But Raiders look good. Honestly, they came out and
they crushed, dude.
They crushed the Broncos.
Yeah.
They beat them up pretty bad. Hit the deep ball on them.
Got Josh Jacobs back. He's running the ball.
Mm.
Team looked good. I mean, it didn't look like they cared or missed their coach. So it's good for them moving forward because they're having a good season. Everyone thought that was going to derail them, but it looks like it's not going to affect them much. We'll see.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah. So the tough part for the Browns this week, I talked about it earlier, but Browns are 3-3 and third in their, actually tied for last in their division because the Steelers won. So this is like a must-win game right here.
Yeah.
For the Browns. I mean, they need this. They need to beat the bad teams on their schedule because they're going to have to play the Bengals, who are on a roll. They're
on fire.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
They play the Ravens back-to-back games. Steelers. I mean, it's just going to be. It's turning out that the Browns have. It didn't look like that tough of a schedule, but it's turning out that they have a really
tough schedule. Yeah.
So
the way it's playing out.
They have to beat these bad teams.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with the Niners. Like, we have to beat the teams like the Eagles. We have to beat the teams like the Colts because then we have to face Arizona again. Then we have to face the Seahawks. Then we have to face the Rams. It's like you have to win those games that you know you can win so that maybe you'll get a 50-50 with those tough teams.
Yeah, big time.
But yeah, I saw a crazy stat about Derrick Henry that I thought was funny. His rushing yards are so far ahead of everyone else in the league that if you cut him in half, his rushing yards, half of his rushing yards would still be top 6 from all running backs. Which is insane, dude. Like,
which is outrageous.
Like, that's outrageous. So I'm pretty stoked I have him on my fantasy team. He's literally just been like carrying my team to win.
Did you see It's funny because I feel like the Browns get called for every single holding call on the planet, so I'm a little like it's a little sore spot for me. I think
Which is annoying as
Niners kind
fuck.
of similar.
Yeah.
But did you see when Derrick Henry ran for that touchdown and how bad the holding was? Like egregious holding that they didn't call on Julio Jones and I think AJ Brown.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh my god! Dude,
Was it on his big touchdown, like the one that was like 30 yards? Yeah.
Like the 70-yard one. Or
Oh,
whatever.
7. Oh. Huh.
Like Julio Jones literally went and grabbed the DB, yanked him backwards by his jersey, and then yanked him forwards by his jersey and threw him to the ground.
Just manhandled him.
Like total like hold.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, oh whatever. Derrick Henry's running.
Yeah, let's keep the league exciting. Let him run.
It's fucking bullshit.
But the thing that blows my mind about Derrick Henry, and it's kind of like a Nick Chubb type of thing too, is that for how big those guys are, they squeeze through these tiny little holes from their offensive line, and they just explode. Like, they're gone. And you're watching Derrick Henry outrun these cornerbacks that you would imagine can run twice as fast as a guy that size. And he's gapping them on his way to the touchdown. It's just insane. I don't understand how a guy that big can move that fast. It's nuts. He's a freak.
Yeah, he is a freak.
So,
the Bills look good too. I mean, I'm not gonna hold anything against Josh
No.
Allen. Like they should have won that game. Josh Allen slipped on that QB sneak at the end of the game.
yeah, I mean the Bills, they're not gonna miss anything from that game. They're still probably the best team in the league. But good for the Titans. They needed that win big time. Derrick Henry's starting to roll. They're having their wide receivers back, which is big because I know that they've been having injuries with Julio and AJ Brown. So I like the Titans coming into this season because of their roster, but they definitely have struggled a little bit. So that's a big win for them.
I don't think the Bills have anything to worry about.
No, yeah, not at all. They're going to be nasty. So, Zook's not here tonight, but we were able to send over a list of teams for the week, the matchups, and get his picks. We also already picked before the Browns game tonight, so there's no cheating based off the first half. Unfortunately, I picked the Broncos because I thought the Browns were going to be a little beat up and struggle.
There's a lot of game left.
And the Browns are looking pretty good, so...
There's a lot of game left.
Might be missing out on my first pick of the week.
Yeah, so Broncos. Browns were favored by 1.5 actually in this game. I obviously picked the Browns. I'm going to pick the Browns every single time because if they win and I don't pick, I would feel like a shit.
Yeah, you'll feel like a dick.
You guys both picked the Broncos. And like you said, I got all of Lazook's picks in here. I just want to say we don't pick against the Lions. I just kind of say them. But these are probably the biggest lines this year.
Yeah, you guys were telling me one earlier that was insane.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
It was like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's like it would be like as if an NFL team was playing a college team. Like those are the odds that you would see.
Yeah, big time. So first game of the week, 10 o'clock window, is the Washington football team and the Packers. I'm gonna take the Packers, who are favored by 7.5 points.
Yeah, you got to go with the Packers on this one. They're starting to heat up. They're looking pretty good. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, so easy one there.
Lazook picked the Packers. And then next game we got Chiefs Titans. This is a good one.
Wow.
Chiefs are favored by 4.5. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Titans. The Chiefs look like shit, dude. They look like garbage right now. So, and the Titans coming off a big win against the Bills, like fuck. I'm taking the Titans.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I think a lot of the Chiefs' problems are drops.
Yeah.
It's not like Patrick Mahomes has a ton of interceptions, but they're realistically not his fault. They're just drops.
Right.
That get tipped up in the air.
That Tyreek one last week was so terrible.
Yeah, and he's had a lot of those.
Just let it drop, dude. Don't pop it up into the air like that.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to pull it together.
Yeah.
Next, Lazook picked the Chiefs as well. Next game is this is a barn burner. Falcons, Dolphins. Falcons are favored by 2.5. And actually, when the Dolphins played last week, Tua looked really good.
He did look pretty good. Mm-hmm. And What's his name? Waddle, that receiver. Is he a rookie?
Yeah.
He looked pretty sharp.
Out of Alabama.
Yeah. It's a tough one because both teams are shit. I think the Falcons have started to look pretty good. Whew. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Nice. I'm gonna take the Dolphins this one. I think. You know what? I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna take the Falcons. The Dolphins kind of got fucked.
Yeah.
Because they went to London, had to play a London game, and then have to come back to the States to play a game here.
Yeah, and the Falcons have been kind of playing pretty well.
Yeah, kind of bullshit, to be honest.
That is bullshit.
The Falcons played in London, got a bye, and then they were playing. Jags got a bye after, so kind of garbage. Next game, Lazook took the Dolphins in this one. Next game is Jets-Patriots. In Foxborough, Patriots are favored by 7. I'm going to take the Patriots here.
Yeah, you got it. Jets are such garbage right now.
Lazook took the Pats. Isn't it crazy the Jets beat the Titans?
That is crazy. But that was the week that they had the most injuries on their team. Still not an excuse when you have Derrick Henry, but they didn't have any of their receivers. They just kind of looked lost. Mm. And the Jets played well that week, honestly. They played pretty good.
They did play well. They got a couple big plays, and Titans couldn't catch back up.
Yeah.
Next game is Panthers Giants. Panthers are favored by 3, but it's at the Meadowlands. I'm actually going to take an upset here. I'm going to take the Giants.
I'm going to go Panthers.
Lazook took the Patriots before. Lazook took the Panthers again. I think the Panthers are kind of on a downward trend now. They don't have cornerbacks. I think Saquon might be back.
Oh, really? That would be the difference maker right there.
Should be big.
Yeah, because so CMC is still out.
Yeah, CMC is still out. Although Chuba Hubbard had pretty good game last week.
Dude, Chuba Hubby, dude, let's go.
So we'll see.
Here's a big game right here.
Next game, yeah, this is huge. Bengals Ravens. Who you got?
I've been taking them every single week. Nothing's changing today, boy. I'm gonna take my boys, the Bengals.
Bengals again,
dude. There's something about them. They're fun to watch and they're good. So, yeah. Not only do I think they're gonna win, I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, I can't root for the Bengals, but
you can against the Ravens.
Well, they both have this.
I think the Ravens are a bigger threat to the Browns than the Bengals, honestly.
I guess the Ravens are the Ravens 5-1? I think
so, yeah.
And then Bengals are 4-2.
Yep.
I just don't think the Bengals are going to get it done against good teams. The Bengals have had a pretty easy schedule so far.
They have. That's the thing, is a lot of their big wins are against shit teams.
So we actually have the Ravens are favored by 6.5. Lazook took the Ravens. I took the Ravens. So we got more 1 o'clock window games this week than normal. We had like 2 last week. And this is where the big lines are coming. So first game of the afternoon window is Eagles-Raiders in Las Vegas. Raiders are favored by 3. I'm going to take the Raiders in this one.
Yeah, me too. Raiders. The Eagles look like shit this year.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Lazook took the Raiders, but this is a game that the Eagles could sneak in and take. Like this is why
for sure
haven't done well is they lose games like this.
That's true.
Beat good teams and then they'll lose stupid ass games like this.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe this is the week that the coaching shift catches up with them. Maybe they're come out a little bit lost because the thing is the Eagles do have a really good defense. Their defensive line is it's vicious. So. I mean, it could cause problems, and we could see, their new playbook or whatever come through and not pan out. Who knows? We'll see. I'm still taking the Raiders, though. I mean, they're healthy. They got Josh Jacobs. They're starting to get chemistry with Ruggs, Waller. I think they're still the better team.
Next game. This is laughable.
This is ridiculous.
Lions-Rams at SoFi. Rams are favored by 16 points. 16. If I was
I'm about to go throw $100 on the Lions.
Yeah, I'm about to take Lions in the points.
Like, why not?
Like, I don't think any team's gonna lose by 16. That's more than 2 touchdowns. That's crazy. I'm taking the Rams.
Oh yeah, of course.
Next game is even worse. Texans Cardinals in Arizona. Cardinals are favored by 17.5.
What?
17.
Oh my God! The undefeated Cards against the shit Texans. Yeah, you got to take the Cards.
I'm just gonna fill them in.
That's not even a question.
We took.
Yeah.
So this one's pretty bad too. Bears, Bucks, and Tampa. Bucks are favored by 12.5.
This is another one of those teams, though, that I feel like the Bucks would lose to. Noah Fant. You know what I mean? Like, I could see the Bucks losing this game to the Bears. This is definitely one of those games. But I'm gonna take the Bucks. No, I'm obviously taking the Bucks.
All right. Sunday night game. This is a big one.
Dude, fuck off, Lazook. Dude, the
Colts
Niners are winning this game, and that's that.
Niners in Santa Clara. Night game. Did you get tickets for it or what?
I should have, actually. That would have been a good game to go to.
Sunday night game.
It's not too late.
You're taking the Niners. I honestly feel really good about the Niners in this game.
I have to. I rooted against them against the Cardinals. I'm not going to do it again.
It's one of those, like, it shows that Kyle Shanahan's a good coach in this game. He's going to show he's got the bye. He's going to game plan. He's going to scheme. And he's going to come out and win.
Well, and he's got his running backs. I think that's huge for him.
Yeah.
You know, that makes all the difference in the world because he relies on them more than any other position. So, I think that's definitely going to be the difference maker for us.
So the Monday night game, Saints favored by 4.5 against the Sea Chickens. Seahawks with Geno Smith. Who you got? I actually know who you got.
Dude.
I forgot.
Don't ask, dude.
Lazook, I'm not going to say what he put down, but he put C.
Very vulgar.
And a very vulgar word, but he picked the Seahawks.
What an idiot. Dude, I might have to throw hands with him. He chose the Colts and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Dude. Just stirring the pot, Lazook.
And he did it away from the camera. Like, he didn't do it to your face.
Oh, yeah, dude. Just, like, wait. He knew that we were going to be sitting here talking about it, having to go through the list, and I was going to see it and just be like...
Yeah. He felt this shit in at work. By the way, the Broncos are driving down the field right now. And it is not a good sign for the Brownies right now.
Well, the good news is they're not going to make a big play with Steady Teddy, so...
Steady Teddy.
They might
Get
make a couple 10-yard... Oh, and right as I say that, oh, my God.
Yeah, he's just feeding Cortland Sutton right now.
Cortland Sutton's a beast, dude. When he's healthy, he's a monster. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's in. And then so that's all we got for that week. I think Lazook is gonna have a really rude awakening since he picked 2 shit teams that are gonna lose.
Yeah,
and he's gonna dig himself in an even digger. Dig himself in an even deeper hole than he's already in.
Yeah.
So yeah. What's crazy is our next subject, because it is absolutely balling out of control, which is cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Dude. Bitcoin, did it hit 67? Is that what the high was?
I don't know what the high was. I saw it at 64. That's the highest I saw it, and it's back down to 62 right now.
Yeah, it's bouncing around the mid-60s, which is crazy. That's insane. That's the all-time high.
I actually am, like, thinking of selling everything right now.
Might be a good time, because the likelihood of it doing another surge, because a lot of people think it's going to surge up to like 85, 90, which would take, an insane amount of volume and a really hard push. So if you want to bounce, like, now is the safe time to bounce, right? It matched its high, it beat its high. It's at its, it's at a high selling point. You probably have already made a shitload of money. Like, if people want to trade safely, I think now's the time to sell.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking sell everything. Like, I'm thinking, like, all the... Get him! Oh, my God. Miles Garrett is so fast.
Yeah, for a guy his size, he's a freak.
He just closed that gap so quick.
I
didn't get him, but
I was thinking about selling off a lot of mine as well. Not everything. I want to hang on to my ones that I think could boom. I'm holding on to XRP. I'm going to hold on to my VeChain. And I'll probably hold on to my Ethereum.
Where do you buy XRP from?
I do it from Gate.io. I can also do it from my crypto wallet. I can exchange any cryptocurrency for XRP. But yeah, other than those three, I might do the same. I'm probably going to sell off pretty soon here. Because
guys,
I don't want to miss out like I did last time on those Grant pieces that are just chilling.
Browns defense is not looking good right now. Whew.
Because yeah, if I sell off all of my coins that I don't plan on keeping long term, I'll pocket about $4,000 right now.
So what would you think of keeping long term?
Ethereum, VeChain, XRP.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of keeping VeChain and not selling that off, but
and I'll keep the VTHO also.
Yeah, VTHOR.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just sell it and pocket the money though. I'll probably just sell it, keep it in here until it drops back down, and then buy something else, right?
I'll probably pocket it, honestly. If the thing I like about trading crypto is it feels good when you make banks like that, and you go out and spend it. You buy something cool, or like go on a vacation or something. I just made $4,000, so it's fun because the market's gonna crash. It's gonna go to dog shit again, and everything's gonna be hella cheap, and then I can just buy into it again like I did. I invested like $2,000 total. It was like probably like $2,500. And right now my account's at like $7,500. So, selling off the shit coins other than the ones I have, I'll pocket $4,000. Go have fun with it and wait for it to crash again and do it again.
Yeah. Just think if you reinvested it though, then you'd have $8,000.
I know, that's the thing. Yeah, if I were to wait and reinvest it, it would make for a larger gain the next time. But I'm a spender. I like to spend my money. I don't like to just accumulate it.
I just, oh my God. Woo! Thank God.
You way overthrew that. It was not, it was terrible. But yeah, the market's insane, dude.
Yeah, I watched it climb and climb and climb and climb. I mean, like Bitcoin was at like 49, and it's at like 62.
Yeah, and if you look at the chart for the last month, it's really starting to level out. Where it did its surge, and now it's kind of trading sideways. So that's usually a sign that it's probably going to drop. Mm-hmm. There's not likely another big gain to happen.
Yeah. There you go.
That's a loss.
So Bitcoin, like I basically what I told these guys is every week I'm going to take advice from Lazook and Tith on Bitcoin.
Oh boy.
Crypto, and put it to use. So
if you take Lazook's advice, he's just going to tell you to buy a shitload of Shiba. Yeah. If you take my advice, I'm going to tell you to sell all your shit coins and hold on to Ethereum and VeChain.
All right, dude, done.
There you go.
I'm gonna hold on to Ethereum, VeChain, and VTHOR.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm gonna hang on to, and then XRP, which I don't think you have.
You know what sucks about which one do I have?
Oh no.
Oh God. I use Binance, and it's like so weird to sell your shit. Like it's just like a weird, like you can't just like click it and hit sell. Like
his knee might have been down. Oh, nope. Fuck. That's a touchdown. Yeah, Binance is... I mean, for a long time I used Binance. That was like my primary because it was like one of the most popular ones. It was really easy to set up an account. It was safe. But...
Make a tackle, dude.
I feel like now there's just better options out there. Like Crypto.com or Gate.io. You can get a lot more coins. Honestly, what it was is when they switched it to where... they had Binance and then they made it to where like they restricted it and then they had Binance US only, which was like the more refined version, and that's kind of when it went to shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should get on more exchanges, honestly.
Yeah, I should go on crypto.
Try crypto.com. That's a good one.
Yeah. And they have an app for the phone and everything?
Yeah, it's super easy. Everything's just like, right there in front of you. You don't have to do anything special like Gate.io.
So next week I'll let you know I'm going to sell everything except Bitcoin, Ethereum. No, I'm going to sell Bitcoin. I'm going to do everything except Ethereum, VeChain, and VThor. Let's see where we're at next week.
Keep balling out.
So I haven't updated you guys on my stock exchange E-Trade account in a while.
Oh yeah, how's that doing?
I've made like 5%, I think, since we last talked. So
what?
$350.
There you go, dude.
Biggest winners is actually PXD, which is alternative energy. Made like 68% on it.
Nice.
Fang, which is another one, 120%, which is insane.
What? Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's another energy company?
Fang, let me see. I can't remember what Fang is. I think it is. Diamondback Energy Company.
Wow.
Alternative energy. That's about it. I have some 40%ers, and then I have some big losers.
Yeah. I took $2,500 and put it into a mutual fund. It's actually out of San Francisco. It's called Parnassus. It's a large company, or a large, whatever they call it, core equity fund. They invest into the larger businesses. And since I've put it in, I've already gone up 12%.
Wow, that's
so I've made basically $150 in about 2 weeks, which is crazy for a mutual fund because those usually grow a lot slower.
Yeah, that's big time for a mutual fund. Usually, because I have a couple mutual funds, one's at 3.5%, one's at 7%. So,
are they large equity funds or like mid tier ones? Do you know?
No, long term growth capital.
Huh.
It's, I don't know. Small growth.
Oh, okay. Or no, I'm sorry. I keep saying large equity. It's called large cap, which is like the larger market cap companies. But yeah, it's doing really well. So I'm pretty stoked about that so far. 12%. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, 12% is big time for a mutual fund.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's all we got for this week. We kind of did a short episode today because we had our draft on Monday. So we did 2 streams this week. Like I said, we're going to put up all those episodes. I'm slacking on that a little bit. We'll throw it on YouTube and on our podcast sites. You can check us out on Google or really anywhere you listen to podcasts. So that's all we got for this week. Next week, we're going to come in hot on Wednesday, our normal schedule. And, of course, we'll be announcing that I had the best picks for the week for the NFL. Yeah. So
I think I've won a lot of weeks. I just had 2 bad weeks. So
yeah, you had 1 week where you really shit the bed. But other than that, you've been up there pretty good.
Come on.
All right, y'all. Take it easy. Right. We'll see y'all next week. Wednesday. Go Browns. Go Sharks. Go Niners. Fuck off Lazook for picking the Colts and the Seahawks.